Hello everyone and welcome back to another Ixalan, or I should say Rivals of Ixalan draft. And I'm gonna switch things up a bit, gonna make one big file, one big video out of the drafts from now on, or at least I'm gonna do that for this video. So be sure to let me know if you think that's better than just like 4 separate videos, one for the drafting and then one for each match. So be sure to let me know what you guys prefer. Anyway, before starting the draft, and I should probably move this over a bit. Oh dear lord. I wanted to give you guys a quick look at the deck I played last time. And this is a draft I did record it, but it went horrible. Let me first go over the draft, or the deck itself. My first pick was this, and I should probably move my camera down. Yeah, there we go. Was Azer the Lawbringer, and I was like, yeah, this seems like a really powerful card, 6 mana, 6/6 flyer that sort of protects itself and is a mini Sphinx's Revelation, or not even a mini, it's just a Sphinx's Revelation on 6/6 flying body. So I picked this first, and the next pick was this Resplendent Griffin, which grows as long as you have 10 or more permanents. And my third pick, I believe, was a Spirewinder, but I was like, yeah, I can make a white-blue flying deck work. And I quickly picked up these Guides of Corsairs, and I picked up the Squire's Devotion because, well, flying lifelink is good. Plus it adds a 1/1 vampire on the board for your Ascent mechanic, so you get the City's Blessing quicker. And I thought I had a pretty sweet deck. I also had some bounce, also Crushing Tide right here, more bounce, some actual removal, and this guy to power out Azor, and a Traveler's Amulet to make the mana base a bit easier. But I don't know if it was just bad luck or what, but most of my opening's hands contained like only 1 land, and I have 17. Well, I started actually out with 16, and this thing here, right here, this Riverwise Ogre in the board, because I thought like, yeah, well, Treasure Eminence is kind of like a land, so we can get away with 16, but that was a bit greedy again. With this, I mean, come on, Riverwise Ogre, 4 mana, 2/2, that's not impressive, but it's a Brainstorm on a body, and that's impressive. But yeah, I got a lot of 1-landers, and then you mull, and you see 6 cards and 1 land. So you mull again, and you see 5 cards and 1 land. Or you see 5 or 6 lands and 1 or 2 spells, and you just proceed to draw lands. So I had some really horrible luck. And I don't think that makes for a very entertaining video, so I'm probably not going to upload this, but I just want to show you guys the deck. It seems really fun. Raptor Companion and Famished Paladin are, I mean, 3-power 2-drops which hold the boards, hold the ground very well. And then you have these guys that attack, and this guy, those attack really well, and Kinjali Sunwing, and these guys that should attack as 3/4 fairly quick in the air. And I thought, yeah, this seems fun, I can work with this. But yeah, no, I couldn't. That, and of course, like in the draft that actually went up, our opponents had all the removal in the world, whereas we just had some bounce spells and a Divine Verdict, so that wasn't very good. And as you can see, the results are less than stellar. So I'm gonna join another league and see how it goes. Hopefully a bit better than the last 2 times. So let's see how this goes. And I'm just hoping that we get some actual removal cards. I guess I have played with very little removal in the first draft and the second draft. But I also get the feeling that like the best removal cards are in red and black with Rivals. And I feel that those colors are cut hard very, very soon. Like you can pick up like like we had in the first draft. We picked up a very powerful black rare, and from that point out we didn't see any black anymore. And we played against 3 black decks in a row, and yeah. It kind of feels like people are already aware of you know, like the best colors, and I'm late to the party. So, but you know, having the best deck is not important. I just want to have fun. And what happened a few times, like discard your hand or getting everything you do answered, it just diminishes the fun, and that's sad. that's kind of stupid, I guess. Alright, first deck. We got a Protean Raider, which I like. If you attack with a creature this turn, you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Well, that's just nice if you have some invasion and they have a big dude and you can copy that big dude. I also like a Stormfleet Sprinter. 2/2 haste that can be blocked, but here is actually a removal card. Yay! It's a Bombard. I'm gonna pick this and see how it goes, I think. All the cards I like. This is of course very good in Vampires. This card isn't really good in the set, I think, unless you get like the really dedicated blue red deck, and you get some removal back or something, or even in a blue black deck, where you get some powerful cards back. But I think in a vacuum this is really bad. But I'm gonna take the Bombard and be happy with it, and for the rest, 2 mana 2/2 is fine, 3 mana 3/3 is fine, Evolving Wilds is fine. Like I mentioned, these 2 cards seem powerful, but I don't want to commit to 2 colors just yet, so I'm just going to pick the Bombard. There we go. So this leaves us open for any color combination. We could go Dinosaurs, we could go Pirates, we could go White-Red Aggro, Black-Red. Alright, so this doesn't feel like a really interesting pack at all. We do have, again, a removal card here, Baffling End, but it exiles a creature with power or converted mana cost 3 or less, but if it leaves the battlefield, your opponent gets a 3/3 with a Trample, which doesn't seem all that good. I like a Luminous Bond. I feel that Luminous Bond is better than Baffling End. There's nothing much interesting just yet. I like a Kitesail Corsair, I like a Spirewinder, but I feel that Luminous Bonds is the pick here. I mean, yeah, deals with pretty much everything. And it doesn't necessarily commit us to any color just yet. Well, I say that, but we do have a Relentless Raptor. I like that guy a lot. I mean, 2 mana, 3/3 Vigilance is just bonkers. It's fine. We also have a nice removal card here, but I'm not gonna pick a third color for my third pick just yet. Yeah, this seems like the best pick right here. I also don't hit an Arterial Flow. It's basically just discard 2 if you with an upside, but this actually does something. So I'm just gonna pick the Raptor and be happy with it. Oh, this is a really powerful card. Oh yeah, we're not gonna. Unfortunately, we're not gonna play that because, well, wrong color. Yeah. I don't hit a combat trick. I don't hit the Divine Verdict. I don't hit a 2/2 Vigilance or a 2/1 that leaves a body behind. And I don't like an Evolving Wilds. I'm gonna pick the Evolving Wilds, I think. I mean, these 2 drops aren't all that interesting just yet. And I like some fixing for, you know, colors. I mean, we could always pick up some of these. I mean, these are more valued, I guess, than just random 2 mana 2 drops, right? And we have already a very good 2 drop here. and I think we can get more. But for example, if we want to go into another color, like we open up a awesome dinosaur or something in green or whatever, then we have an Evolving Wilds. And here are the cards I like here. I like a Comet Trick, I like a Mutiny, although I feel that it has been underperforming for me. And I don't mind a 4/4 haste for 5. I'm gonna pick the creature here, I think. We can get another Mutiny. We can get another Combat Trick. We also have 2 removal cards. I like a 4/4 body. Alright, well, there we go. That's a Mutiny. I'm gonna take a Mutiny. I mean, as for other cards, I don't hate a Gleaming Barrier. This is kind of generic. 3/4/4 isn't bad. You can do better. 4 mana 3/3 that makes another creature of yours bigger. We don't have Vampire, so we don't have any kind of payoff for that. So I'm just gonna pick the Mutiny and feel good about myself. And then we wait. So at this point we're looking basically at red-green, not red-green, red-white, dinos, stuff. Alright, so here we have a 2-drop, we have a 4-drop. I don't hate both of these. This gets you to 5 mana pretty easily. I've been impressed with this card. For the rest, it's just a generic 4 mana 3/3, which by itself is just fine, I guess. It does make splashing a bit easier, especially with the Evolving Wilds. So I guess I'm just gonna pick this. This isn't too bad either. This is a Raging Goblin, right? Except you can't sacrifice if it attacked. I'm gonna pick this guy. Alright. So choice between Sun-Colored Raptor and a Moment of Triumph. So this is a lot, but then you gotta 4/2 out of it. I'm not really fond of that. I'm gonna pick the Moment of Triumph. It's a nice combat trick. I like having a combat trick in the deck. Can I make this a bit smaller? There we go. Although the Raptor does work with the Horncrest. Alright, nothing really interesting here. Just a Suncrested Pterodon for the sideboard, I guess. I have been beaten hard by this card. There was this dude who had like a 2 of these, and the guy that says your creatures deal combat damage with their toughness, so they were suddenly 5/5 flying vigilance, and that was kind of hard to deal with. Alright, we pick up another Raging Freebooter. Probably not gonna play it because 1 is enough, but you never know. I mean, if we open up something really good in another color next pack or something, we can actually play it off. Evolving Wilds and 2 Freebooters. Alright, I'll take this for the sideboard. This is really not interesting just yet. This is Destroy Target Vampire, Destroy Target Enchantment. It's a fine sideboard card. I don't hate it. Well, we got a 2-drop. I said we got a 2-drop. This is just discard a card, drop 2, and get. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. Nobody wants this. Alright, so let's sort these by Convert Mana cost. So this is looking fairly okay, right? I don't hate this on dinos. Other interesting cards. 3 mana 2/3 flyer is fine. I'm not gonna I could pick another Bombard, but maybe this on dinos. We have 1, 2, 3 dinos. You know what? I'm gonna pick the Radiant Destiny. We'll see what the future brings. I'm a bit on the fence about it, but I've seen this card work really well. It's probably not better than the Bombard, but It seems fine, right? Oh, it's a Revenant super card. Oh man, I like that card so much. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. Alright, so I don't hate a Snubhorn Sentry. I also don't hate a Sea Rat. It's +2/+1 at first strike, which is very, very aggressive. I like that a lot, but there's another Bombard, and I'm not gonna let this pass. I think if this comes back, it's fine. If this comes back, it's fine. I mean, this becomes a 3/3 with Ascent, and yeah, that's fine. All right. We get either a Buccaneers. Oh, look at this. 7/7 for 7 can't be countered. No maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, draw a card and discard 3. Protection against removal. Yeah, I like that a lot. But I feel it's this guy, right? Works really well with the Sea Red if we get it back. I mean, I don't think I need another combat trick just yet. We have a Moment of Triumph. We have quite a bit of removal. I'm just gonna pick this guy. Well, this isn't bad either. I don't think I want another mutiny just yet. And this works with a Horncrest or a Raptor. I'm just gonna pick that. Alright, so this pack is not exciting at all. We could take another Suncrested Therodon. We could take a Buccaneers Bravado, or we could take a Tilinali's Crown. That seems okay-ish, I guess. Get a 6/3 Trample. Get a 6/3 Trample. But... or is it a combat trick? I feel this has high potential upsides. I'm gonna pick this. We might not play it, but even on a Suncrested Therodon, that seems fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, we might not play this, but... Alright. Alright. Oh, this is nice, but... oh, man. I don't like all these different creature types with Radiant Destiny. I'm gonna pick the Horncrest. And that works with Radiant Destiny, right? And the dog downstairs is making a lot of noise. Alright, very good. Although I should be aware that I should not neglect my 3-drops right here. Well, we have 9 creatures. This is gonna be fine. Now, I wouldn't hate opening a Hammerskull in the Ixalan pack. Alright, nothing really interesting. We do get a 4-drop here, but it's not an interesting 4-drop at all. It's fine, I guess, but it gets flying, it works with Radiant Destiny, so it even works with Tilinali's Crown, so this probably is the deck so far. It's not exciting, but it's fine. It's fine. And nothing. And nothing. Just take the Treadmill. Maybe we can splash it off in Evolving Wilds and, you know, like two freebooters. Although that may be a bit greedy. I wouldn't hate it, but it does sound a bit greedy. Although, you know, having this guy making this a flying. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we need another Horncrest. Let's just take the freebooter. Probably not playing a third one. Alright, we got a Snubhorn. I don't hate a Snubhorn turn 1 and a turn 2 Tilinali's Crown on it, and having a 3/3 Trampler that becomes a 6/3 Trampler later on. That seems fine. I guess. And nothing interesting here. I'm just gonna pick the green card because we already have like cleansing ray, so that's not really exciting. This isn't really exciting either, but well, you never know. Alright, let's see what the Ixalan pack brings us. A Kinjali Sunway and an Ixalan. Oh man. And a Fire Cannon Blast. That's not too shabby either. Yeah. I like this card a lot, but I have been unimpressed with the... It's just a 2/3 flyer for 3, right? How many haste creatures are there? 1, 2. I'm gonna pick the binding and maybe this wheels. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind getting this Fire Cannon Blast back, or Stormfleet Pyromancer is fine. Yeah. Cool. Alright, well this is a payoff card right here. I'm gonna pick this. I like another 2-drop, but if we play all these 3, well, that's fine, and we like dinos so far, so I'm gonna pick this. I mean, we can get it on turn 5 with a Bracing Freebooter, and it works well with a Radiant Destiny. Plus, it's also something to be aware of for opponent. I mean, if they're at a low life total and we go like Hunters, crown it up, and attack, well, they're in trouble. I don't hate a Sky Terror, actually, that's a good card. I also don't hate an Inspiring Cleric, so if that wheels, I'd be happy to pick that up, but for now, I think I'm just gonna go with the nice and aggressive card that gets in for quite a bit. Alright, so this seems fine, I guess, with the amount of dinos we have, like 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also don't hate an Emissary of Sunrise, and we do have a crowded 4 slots. I'm just gonna take this for the 3. I also don't hate a Featherflame Firebrand, but a 3/2 for a striker seems really good. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And there's also a Rootbound Crack. Man, these guys are savages, really. I may just want this. It's a 5/5 Trampler. We can cast it off a Freebooter. We can cast it off an Evolving Wilds. That's really awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 card comes back. It's probably not gonna be the Rootbound Crack. I'm just gonna take this. This isn't exciting at all. I mean, this doesn't really work with a Sword Tooth. This doesn't really work with a Sword Tooth. I'm just gonna pick this for the sideboard. Well, I actually don't hate a Shining Aerosaur. I like it better just main than Suncrested Therodon. I also don't hate a Hijack. Let's see, we have 16 creatures. Do I need a 3/4 flying? Is the question. Do I want to hijack and just you know, like remove stuff off the board and then use this to attack for the win? Maybe. We've got a deck here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pick the hijack. I like a hijack. It's probably not better than the Aerosaur. So guys, if you're watching this, the Aerosaur probably the correct pick, or Slash of Talents, not the hijack. But I like hijack. Alright, this is the Stop Having Fun card. 1/3, no triggered abilities. For ETB effects, do we have a lot of ETB effects? Yeah, a few. So this probably is not the pick. No, let's just add it to the sideboard. We never know. All right. Yep, this isn't all that interesting. We do get another raptor, which I don't hate. We also could get a nest robber, which kind of works with our Heliopterus. Well, this blocked better, right? Yeah. 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 Nothing. And nothing. I don't hate this. I don't hate this, but how many times are we gonna make our creatures cheaper? Just a few times, I guess. Do I want this? I mean, this guy's less of a death roll than this guy, right? Well, we got it anyway. Alright, very good, very good. Alright, so 26 cards. Need to make a few cuts here. Dum. Let's see. What do I not want? Probably not that guy, right? We have a pretty stacked curve, so I don't think we need to make spells one cheaper. Probably not a Sun Sentinel. It doesn't work with our Radiant Destiny. And maybe. Alright, so let's see, how many damage do we have? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, alright. I'm a bit on the fence about this guy, but this doesn't seem all to hold with the rest of the creatures. This seems like the weakest 5-drop I have, so I'm gonna move this to the sideboard. And this seems like a very splashable card with 2 freebooters and an Evolving Wild, so that seems fine actually. Right? Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, can we sort this by color? Alright, so we're more heavily red than white. And I don't hate one forest. But we do want some white early, right? This seems fine. This seems like a really fun card. Plus, I like this interaction a lot. It's not really good with the with the raptors, I guess, or the emissary if it doesn't find an actual spell. But man, a 5/5 turn for 5 is fine, especially if you get to play this guy first and then go, yep, that's 3 to your dome, attack you with a 5/4. Yeah. I feel like we can try this. Well, we have 11 dinosaurs at this point, like 14 creatures and just one. We have 13 dinosaurs, like 4. No, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe I do want a Sun Sentinel instead of a companion. Yeah, it doesn't die to Swordtooth. It carries a crown. Maybe this is really good, but I really like hijack effects. So I'm just gonna try it like that. So I'm gonna save the deck, and we are gonna go. Well, actually, I say that. That's probably a bit greedy, like 14 creatures and a lot of removal. I don't know. Choices, choices. What am I gonna do with my life? I guess I should put on another creature because 14 is kinda low. Maybe it is just a Raptor Companion. I'm preferably trade it off against something before this sort of comes down. Let's be fairly aggressive, right? That seems fine. Let's just save it and go into match 1. Ah, there we go. Let's move this up for the actual match. We lost the dark roll, and we're playing against Dark Magic. And this seems like a fun hand. I can keep this. And depending on what they do, we can either go Sun Sentinel or Companion. And we have this in the chamber. And that seems fine. So let's just 6. Our turn, or their turn. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna hit that. Well, got no responses, so go ahead, buddy. And of course, we're playing against the black deck once again. Oh, I don't hate going Heliopterus into Stampeding Horncrest. I mean, that's 6 in the air right there. And he didn't play anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play a Companion. Let's get aggressive. Still nothing. Interesting. And I got a land. I like that. So two turns for another land, that seems fine. And now we can play a Sun Sentinel. And so far I feel good about our life choices. I say that a lot, don't I? And we can keep up a moment of triumph or something if they try something funny like a removal spell or whatever, and they still haven't done anything. Look at that. They can remove something. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, sure, you can give a vampire +3/+3 on the attack. Well, that's very good actually. We have oh, I like that land. I like that land. Give me that land. So let's just attack. They're not gonna block. We play this Heliopterus. And if that lives, we can attack for 6 in the air. That seems like bonkers, right? And pass. Please let this live. Please let this live. Yeah, sure, I have 1 block. I'll take 4. Well, that's a lot of mana. That's 4. Black, yeah. Oh, okay. That's just a 3/3 for now. And you have 5, 6, 7 permanents. So just a bit away from Ascend, but it gets a 5, becomes a 5/5 at that point. Well, I'm just gonna attack for 6 in the air. And next turn, we can Luminous Bomb this thing. We will take a bit of damage. That seems fine. He can survive. Then we can raise, right? We also have 2 life here in the chamber. So if we draw land, we can go... well, probably Emissary, actually. Block here. Moment of Triumph, gain some life. Or Luminous Bond something, and then gain some life off this dude. I'll take 7 here. Ah, another charger. Alright, so at this point, I don't hit a land. I'm gonna bond this guy. And I'd love to have a 3-2 for a striker on the board, but I'm not sure if that does anything right now. I mean, if it finds a land, it's just a 2-1, and that's really, really bad. So I'm just gonna leave this guy back, and actually I can attack with this, right? And if they block, well, they might have a combo trick. Well, we find out, right? We go up to 11, so we can take a hit, and then they're just dead in 2 turns. Or 1 turn after that, so I'm just gonna attack with this guy, this guy, and this guy. Yeah, it gets flying. Getting for a lot. They're thinking about it. Does he have the combat trick? Or are they like, do I want to waste mine? Oh, and we just won. Alright. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's go to the sideboard. So, we saw a 1-1 and 2 3-3s. So I think this is fine. I mean, yeah. I don't feel like we need anything from the sideboard so far. This shot down that vampire quite handily though, but it also shuts down our freebooters. Does it shut down just our freebooter? Yeah, also our Raging Swordtooth. We have removal plenty, I guess, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that. Yeah, let's see. Maybe if I see more of their deck, I might change my mind. But so far, if it's just that guy that does something, then this hand is a bit iffy. But if we can draw some early stuff, we have a nice curve here. So let's just yield to their turn and see what. Oh! Ooh, that's a good attacker. I was asking for some early stuff, right? Not another 5-drop. Well, if we manage to survive until then, we're in good shape. But until then, well, I'm not sure. Yep, we'll take 2. Nice and aggressive. And oh, perfect. Perfect. Ask and you shall receive, right? Yeah, I did pay. There we go. This seems nice. They have a 2-1, we have a 3-3. Even if they kill this dude, that's a removal spell. Or they use a combat trick or whatever. No attacks. Like it. Yeah, they signaled pretty hard we don't have anything. So maybe I just want to sync around this dude and feel good about myself. I'm not gonna show them the green just yet. So, and I can bluff the +2/+2. Like if they have something that like destroy target power with a creature with power 3 or less, or exile the creature with power 3 or less or something, then we can bluff that we have a bump. This guy is big. Oh, we got there. Oh baby. Oh baby. They could give it -2/-2, but yeah, still. Nothing. Oh, I like this. Yeah, they haven't played a land yet. Alright. They could just do that main phase, like, I'm edgy and I'm gonna... Oh, I have to block. So... Trick? -2/-2? Kill it? Oh, Cutthroat. Alright, that's fine. It dealt 6 damage and we got a creature off the board, so that's fine. I mean, oh, can we go? Oh man, oh man, I'm loving everything that's happening. That's the Heliopter's Horncrest combo again. If this survives, that is. I would like this to survive. Please survive. Well, no blocks, for obvious reasons. Alright, there's just a 3-3. It's fine. So we attack for 6, they attack for 6. And we also feel good about our life choices. Alternatively, I could play a Raptor. And just attack for 2. Like, next turn we're gonna have 2 4/4s right down on the board. And we attack for 10 total. So we attack here for 6. Yeah, let's be aggressive. We're ahead in life, and with combat we have the momentum, so that seems fine. Yeah, get in for 6. Right. If they aren't careful here, then we gotta go another Horncrest. And good times, I guess. Good times. I mean, I might as well just F6 here. We're not gonna do anything. Oh, they found their white. That's scary. That's a bit scary. Oh no, it's... Ah, of course. Of course. So, now we're just dead on board, right? Of course they had to have this thing. And of course we had to draw dance. Dang it. Dang it all. So they attack for 7 here. Actually, we can go Raptor. Well, if they kill it, we're dead, but it can block a 3/3. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this is almost a... Or it has to jump. Anyway, we block. And the turn after that, we can go Horncrest, attack for 6. And we have to attack with this guy in the meantime to put them at 6, right? So let's just attack and see if they have a removal spell. Like a -2, -2. Alright, so now we just play a chimp blocker, right? And if we survive this turn, then we can get in for 6 in the air. Yep, you have the City's Blessing. This is a 5/5. This becomes a 5 on the attacks. So we have to block either of these guys, one of these guys. And having seen this thing, I may want to bring in the 1/3 that cancels out ETB effects. Well, they're just attacking, which is a good sign. Sure. I will block around dude. And go to 1. Alright, don't have anything scary. That's all I'm out. That's not scary at all. Will discard a card. I'm suddenly very grateful for this land. Did we just nab the win? Attack for 6 in the air? Oh man, by the skin of our teeth. Man, this is... Wow. Yeah, they have no cards in... Oh man, we... Like it. Like it a lot. Alright, match 1 went very well. Oh, that was oh, nerve-wracking. I love that game. Alright, let's go in for match 2. Man. Heliopter is doing some heavy lifting. Literally heavy lifting. Like it. So, just waiting. Ah, we found one. Oh, that's really loud. And there's a dog barking below again. Oh, we won the die roll. I will play first. I will keep this hand. This seems like a fine hand. And let's be gorgeous. As in, not gorgeous, but gorgeous. No, gorgeous. I'm also what. All right, so this seems fine. Everything is fine so far. So next turn we can go Raptor into either Raptor or Emissary. Three. Gotcha. 4 and P311. I don't know what it means, but oh, mirror match. It's the bloody mirror match. All right. I'm gonna attack Triumph, and we will play a Raptor Chameleon. Yeah, well, you have to block. Yep, you have to block. Attacks or blocks each combat. Alright. I got the pumps. Oh, that's very good. Well, that's good as well. So let's just attack and see whether they want to trade. Probably this guy, right? Well, that seems fine. We will take 2. And we will play... Should have played it. Emissary first, before the land. And we get a land, so that's Stampeding Horncrest time next turn. Or, if they play 2 dudes, Mutiny. They seem fine. Horncrest is fine on this board. Look at that. Look at that. What are you gonna get? Show us the goods. And I will attack with my Raptor into this guy. Mainly because having a pinger online is scary. Well, they're thinking about it. And just another death bidder. That's really, really good. I mean, that enters the board, wipes our field, and deals us to the face. But that's an excellent binding, so I'm probably just gonna attack with the Horncrest and see what happens. I mean, it's fine. So either they trade here or they take 7. And then we have 2 removal spells in hand. And we're gonna lose these guys anyway, so should have attacked with this guy. But well, actually, they're either gonna block or not, so it doesn't really matter. But they took 7, which is interesting. So they're going to play Death Spitter. We are going to lose a lot of the board, but probably feel good about it. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, put these in the trash can. And take 2. Yeah, sure. Are you gonna attack with this guy? No. They were like, nah, nah. Alright, just a mountain. So I can attack with this guy into these 2, and that's a 2 for 1. But I think I like Mutiny better here. Just let this thing deal damage to the Forerunner and attack for 4. And then we still have an Ixalan's Binding. So I'll choose target creature, an opponent controls to deal damage at this guy, and you're gonna do damage to that guy. Yep. And now we're just gonna attack for 4. And I'm not gonna play the land because I don't think we have 1 card in our deck that costs 6 mana, so we can play the land then. You know, it's nice to have something to bluff with. Are they thinking about blocking? Because I wouldn't mind if you would block, sir. No, no blockers. That's fine. We are way ahead this race, so all seems fine so far. Ooh. I wouldn't hate binding that guy. I mean, then we can put you to 2. Man, brutal. That's not what I was looking for, but it's fine. And attack for 4. And you still have 4 cards in hand. I wonder what they are. Can I get some gas, please? I mean, this is all fun and games, but these lands need to stop. Right, just a 1/2 isn't scary at all. Are they thinking about attacking here? No, they choose not to attack. Alright, what can I draw? I don't hate that. Yeah, what I could do is just attack and then play a Sword Tooth, right? So they trade these guys, or they trade one of these guys in a combat trick, and then we get a 5/5 Trampler. That seems totally fine with me. Or they jump, or whatever. At any rate, I get a 5/5 Trampler. I like 5/5 Tramplers. And again, we do have the momentum, so there's no reason to hold this guy back. And alright, what do you have? +3/+3 in first strike, or no? They just jump. Oh, that's fine. We will take 2 damage from this guy, but still, 5/5 Trampler is big. So as long as we keep drawing non-land cards, we should be fine here, I guess. Although we've kind of lost our momentum, but still they're at 2. What can they do? Have a territorial hammer skull. Very good. And another 2-drop. Alright, so can I get a bombard? If we drop bombard, we just win, right? Well, that's not too shabby either. So I can attack, and they have to pretty much put 5 toughness in front of it, right? So actually, I should have got the land. I'm stupid. I kind of don't want them to untap with the mana for their raptors. They have to block with these 2 guys, right? Alternatively, they have 1 card. Nah. I think we should keep the pressure on. If they want to throw 2 dudes away, that's fine with me. Yeah, that doesn't do what you want it to do. Maybe they forget about the trample. They don't. So I'm gonna put this guy here at the back. I think. Kill these 2 guys. Actually, let's do it like that. Yeah, we'll take 2. And 3/3. And draw something epic for next turn. Maybe that was greedy and we shouldn't have attacked, you know, like stay on the fence, but having these guys on the defense is also very good. And they block this guy very well. Then again, that's not true because it's about the toughness, right? This guy's trample. Ah, man. That may have been a mistake. It's fine though. Alright, that seems fine. Sure, top this dude down, we'll take 2. Go to 9 and get yourself. Oh, wow. That's good. That is very good. Alright, so now we do need a bombard or a luminous balls, or that's not gonna do it. That is not gonna do it at all. So play this guy, then tap this guy, and then we take 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens if I play this guy, and maybe one guy's gonna survive. That's pretty sure. That's a given, right? And they have no cards in hand, so we probably go to 1 here, and then we can see what happens. And they have to deal with this guy if we live. But if they tap this dude down, then we have to jump. Depends a bit on what they're doing. I think their correct course of play is just to attack, tap this dude down, play another dude. And then you have me dead on board. Unless we draw. No, that's not going to do it, because we don't have haste. Unless we draw Luminous Bonds or Bombard, and then we can get in for, you know, like lethal. But it doesn't feel that's going to happen. I mean, that would be like asking too much, right? Yeah, you're just stuck with everything. Tap this dude down. Yep. Alright, so you can pump 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can pump 3 times. So that's 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Seeing that, they are fairly aggressive as well. I don't hit a Therodon here. To be quite frank. Because it blocks a lot of their dudes really, really well. Yeah, that seems fine. And it was certainly a mistake to attack with this dude into their full board. But then again, the turn after that they had their own 4/4, so now we really needed a removal spell at that point, I guess. Although if we had drawn a Radiant Destiny, that would have been good as well. Actually. These both ramp us to 5, right? So that seems fine. Again, a bit greedy, but yeah, we can manage. We can manage. We have all this removal. Yeah, I will play first. It's a bit slow, but let's keep it. Let's keep it. We got a 3-drop. We got removal spells for days, and that seems fine. Oh, and they mold. Alright, now I'm feeling a bit better about this hand. Just a wee bit, though. Not too much. Alright, Lance, you can stop coming. I don't need you anymore in my life. And this is a bit awkward with just an emissary, right? Am I right, people? Yeah, I'm right. Alright. Lance, I've had enough of you. Stop wasting my life. But then again, a 2-power first striker is epic. And there's not a land because, well, I said stop it. Really? Alright. I'm gonna Luminous Bonds that guy. Alright, can I draw something epic maybe? That's good. I like Luminous Bonds on this guy because then it's still around for the mutiny. And that seems fine. So let's go. And I'm not gonna attack because they can crack back for a lot more. And this is great on the defense against a 2-power dude. Yeah, that guy's dead. That guy is so dead. Well, drawn all the lands in the world. And I'm gonna bombard this guy now. Yeah, it costs more mana. And maybe they have a trick or something like +2/+2 win. I don't want it to survive a bombard. I mean, then it becomes a 7-power dude. Yeah, then we're getting blocked with emissary, but yeah, I don't like that. This is your 4/4 haste? No, no thrash. Oh, they had all these. Well, it's still gonna die though. Lands, I've had enough of you. So, we opened up on Emissary, Radiant Destiny, Mutiny, and Luminous Bonds. We're now in turn 6, so we've drawn 5 lands. Very good. Well, I'm just gonna keep kill your stuff. And 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna go ahead and call this on Dino. So if we draw a Dino, we have a +1/+1 Vigilance Dino. But I don't want any more lands. Fine. Fine. You get your dudes. Okay. Well, that's a dude, right? That's a dude. You got this guy. I got this guy. Bluff a bump. And I will not attack just yet. Yeah, you have to attack with that guy. Well, I'm gonna block and see what happens. Hope you don't have a... Oh, they didn't. Alright, no bumps. But they get to kill our emissary. Which is awkward, but not... Oh, no, they get to kill this guy. Right, because it has 3 damage. Well, still can block your board fairly well. Sure, I'll take a 4/4. And there's again a dog barking below. Yeah, no reason to attack here. I mean, maybe if we get some bigger dudes on next turn. But still only 1 card in hand, right? Alright, just another raptor. So your attacks here aren't great. You have 0 cards in hand. If you can keep drawing gas and no lands, then I feel good about my life choices. Again, I feel so good about my life choices, man. It's not even funny anymore. Oh, really? Alright, that's actually just fine. If we attack, they can jump. They can throw away a Sun-Colored Raptor. That doesn't seem great. I don't feel that we have any reason to attack just yet. 3/6 flyer with vigilance. Your turn. Lat 6. Well, they're costing something. Ah, just to know that. Where's the Ixalan's binding when you need it? Really? Really? That's a lot of 2 toughness dudes. Well, they're thinking about attacking. I mean, they do have the pump mana twice for these colored raptors, which is somewhat scary. But I'm just gonna get in there with this guy. And next turn we also have a 3/3 flyer. Man, I'm loving this. I mean, even if they attack, right, they have, well, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. We've got 4 blockers, and I'm pretty sure some of these are bound to survive, so... And we just win this. Alright. They're like, yeah, oh, that would have been very, very good. So, can I move this? So on our turn, that's 6 in the air. Play this guy, and then it's just over, right? Alright, that's very good. That's very good. But I like how aggressive their deck is. It's really, really epic. We haven't seen any bit of removal though. Just one combat trick. I'm gonna bring in this hijack because it's really good with those death spitters. And I'm actually gonna take out this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, leave that in. Leave this in. Let's take out one of these guys. Like stealing a 3/2 of theirs, running it into them. This is a bit awkward. This is really awkward. I was greedy. I'm gonna get punished. Still though, I'm gonna keep this hand because we have a lot of 2-drops and 3-drops in the deck. And we should find some. Well, that's not it. That's not it at all. No, 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 no! Oh, I accidentally 6 my turn. Oh, that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Oh, my lord. Oh, no, 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 no. That's really, really bad. Now we're turn... I can't believe I did that. I just... That's the only gripe I have about online play. This wouldn't happen in real life. Yeah, we're pretty much doomed. Plus, I should have probably mulliganed this hand. In hindsight. Oh, that is so that is so stupid. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, you attack with both guys, fine. Just hit me for 5. And we need. Oh, man. That's just really bad. Alright, so I can kill this guy. And we still take 6. Go to 6. And then we still need to find something to stop these 2 guys. Yeah, this is over. This is over. We're just dead on board here. Let's see what we would have drawn. Yeah. Alright. Alright. That was just too greedy. Still, we're 1-1 so far. I'm just gonna pause recording for a minute, and we'll be back for the last match in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in a bit. You're not, because this is gonna be one big video file. And again, let me know what you think of that. So yeah. Alright, it's actually been a few minutes since I paused the recording, and I came back, mainly because dinner got in the way. Anyway, it did give me some time to reflect on our previous match, and yeah, I do believe that I kind of punted that third game. I mean, hijack, we were both aggressive decks, right? So hijack doesn't do really much. You want to play a hijack when they don't do much, and suddenly pop in a big guy on like turn 4 or 5, and you have the board crowded as well, you know, to get in damage or to break through a stalemate like that, where it's really to your advantage to steal one creature of theirs, preferably the big scary dude that tramples over their dudes. Like, for example, if they go like turn 2 dude, and then turn 5 Colossal Dreadmaw or something, you know. Something like that. I know. Not against the hyper-aggressive deck. I mean, that was just a punt on my part. And it was really greedy to keep that last hand. So, totally my fault. Right, I just made a mistake. Well, we are 1-1 so far, and we are about to play someone who's either 1-1, I guess, or someone who's 0-0. So, let's see what happens when we play another league match. And our deck looks fairly good, so I guess we still have a chance to go like 2-1, right? We totally have. We totally have. Alright, we found our opponents for the third match. We won the die roll. We're playing against Rocky. Oh dear, not Rocky. Well, we will play first, but let's wish our opponent good luck and fun. Yep, and this is a bit of a slow hand, but again, we can go 4-drop into 5-drop, and if we draw anything early, we can just crown it up and apply some pressure, I guess. Again, this may be greedy, but they mold, and that's a good sign. Well, they kept their hand. So we're on the play. We should be fine. I mean, just give me a 2-drop and then a lance, preferably a mountain, and we're in good shape, right? And it's a black deck again. Well, that's a 4-drop. Again, our little combo. But then we need either a lance or some creatures to stall the board. Well, double swamp. And, oh, that's scary. Can I get a bombard? I'd love a bombard. That's not a bombard. But that's next turn a raptor, and that's also fine. We're gonna take 4, man. If we had a bombard, if we drawn a bombard, can you imagine? Kill this guy, get 2 treasures, feel good about ourselves. And now we're just taking 4. And they missed a land drop, which is totally fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna play the raptor here because it blocks this guy and we get some lands, some treasure out of it, and that's fine with me. So if we get 2 treasures, this guy, then I guess it's Heliopterus and Crown, unless they have a removal spell for this guy, which is a real possibility. But I'm liking my chances so far. I mean, I will block this guy. And take 2. Ah, they found land. Watch, they're gonna kill this guy. They didn't. They're gonna give this guy menace. Alright, that's fine with me. So, are you gonna attack with this guy? You are. Man, those guys are the worst. Alright, so I think that the best course of action is to play this guy because it does block the 2-2. This guy can block the 4-3 and we take 2, but then we can actually next turn play this Heliopterus and feel good. Or I can play the freebooter, get a treasure, and crack this wilds to get a green. That may be... That's maybe better? If they don't attack... Well, I'm gonna... Yeah, let's go freebooter. That gives us also some options for a next possible draw next turn. And this clocks up the board very nice. Let's get our one forced. Thin out the deck a bit. Alright. Alright. So 6-7 mana. I wouldn't mind going this guy plus a bombard or something. Well, straight to attacks, no land, that's a good sign. I don't hate that. I'm never thinking about it. Do I want to attack with this 2-2 menace, right? You don't want to. Attack with everything, I'll block here and take 2 and get 2 treasures. And have all my options open, but they didn't do anything. Alright. Alright, lands, you can stop coming. I've seen enough. Okay, alright, so I'm just gonna cast this guy. And then probably just put a crown on it and hope they don't have a removal spell in response. So then we have like 9 in the air next turn. Alternatively, we could have waited, and if they played something tapped out, then it would have been really, really good. But this seems fine. Yeah. That cancels out a few removal spells. Not that one though. Oh, Lord. That's a good one. That is a good one. Well, depending on what we draw, I'm just gonna cast this guy and get in there. Oh, they're playing black-green. Well, still no attacks. 5-3, we can cast both of these, right? So that's a Horncrest. And I will I will just attack, right? That seems fine. Just attack. And they can jump here or just let it through. Alright, so now I'm like, don't be a land. 3-2 first striker seems good on this board. Of course it's a land. Still, a 2-1 first striker is fine. It's just fine. Yeah, this may have been greedy. Alright, I smell a combat trick, but then I get it out of your hand at least, right? So I'm just gonna block there. No, it just dies, it just trades. Alright. I wonder what you have. A Deadeye Tormentor? Discard a card? Oh, they just get it back with recover. Alright, very good. You're doing well. Luckily they didn't draw land. They didn't land right there. No. Alright, that's a Sky Terror. That's fine. Still, I'm just gonna attack with this. I'm not gonna attack with both of these. Doing a crackback doesn't sound that bad, actually. And then we can play this guy. To put you to 12? Oh, alright. That guy in front. Yeah, I don't need your menace. That's just too menacing. And this guy. And pass the turn. So this is quite some pressure, right? So if they just go 4-3 again, I'm gonna jam with everything. That's the 4-3. And they're playing something else. Oh, alright. So yeah, no attacks, obviously. Well, that's not bad either. That's... Let's see, if we smash with everything, they block, block. Keep it 2-2. If we get it for 2, clear out the board, right? Not a fan of that. Could just smash with this thing. They block. We get a 3-3 out of it. Either way, they keep one creature and we lose 2. 2-2. That doesn't sound too great. I'm gonna smash with these two and keep this guy. I mean, this trade for either their biggest creature or like 2 small ones. And I wouldn't mind drawing the Anthem effect very soon. Or, you know, like a nice removal spell for anything big they play, then we can smash in like a lot better or something. Or even a combat trick, I mean. Well, they're thinking about their play. Alright. The question is, do you have a Skullduggery? Well, that's fine. No attacks, sure. Well, there's a bombard. Yeah, let's just attack, and if they double block, we can bombard a creature and feel good. Alright. Well, we haven't seen any green cards so far. Oh, they had the Skullduggery. Oh well, we had to risk it, right? Still, they're going to 10. We are ahead in this race, so if I can draw anything nice next turn, I'm gonna feel not too shabby. Still, they have 4 cards though, that's kind of annoying. Alright, you go ahead and search for a card. Oh, you don't have to show it. Oh, wow, that's really good. Well, that's scary. That's really, really scary. Or did you just find a plane? You're a 3-color. Alright, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And suddenly this race seems a lot less fair. Alright, big creature. I want a big creature. Give me... not a lance. I don't need lance. Well... I'm just gonna attack here. I'll take 5 on the crackback. But if we draw something nice next turn, then... well... we may be fine. Yeah, smash for 5, that seems fine. Really? Really? Alright, yeah. Can't beat that, I guess. Alright. So they had some dirty dudes. I'm gonna bring this in. I like these guys. I'm gonna take this one out. Doesn't seem too good here.